Hey guys, this is a big moment for me and I'd like to share this with you. Now, to make it official, I present to you the Tonight Show marquee. Here we go. Let's light it up, boys. 3, 2, 1. Let's start the show.
I say, how you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know, man, it's your favorite rapper, the best film writer and director in St. Louis. Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood Music Artist, #1 bestseller, Service of the Year recipient award winner, Lacey G. Soldier Turner. And this is UnCensor The Conversation Podcast. Right now, we are live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. But if you do not catch us today, you can catch us tomorrow on wherever you listen to your podcast, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Amazon, wherever you listen to it, Pornhub, man, go get your lotion, get your roses and all that type of stuff, man, and go listen to it while you over there. No, just playing. I don't know if be on no Pornhub. I'm just saying. But we about to get this bug cracking. So first up, we got opinionated sense Tara Michelle in the house.
Hey everyone, happy Monday. Let's have a fantastic show. Yeah, let's get to it.
Then we got my boy. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Gateway Louie up in the building.
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Gateway Lou, man. What it do?
Look, we the three of the show today is the three amigos. So I don't know where everybody is. But now some people call. I don't know what's going on. So okay, here hold on. We got somebody covered there. We got and next up we got Miss Busy Boss up in the building.
If somebody put the right link in there, I would have been on time.
How you get the link? How you just get on there?
Happy Monday.
How you get on?
Happy Monday. I'm on my cell phone. I need to get on my laptop, so I'm gonna need the other. Yeah. Anyway, happy Monday, you guys. Let's get it. That part.
Where that be? You got the link. Clever said LOL. I don't know where all these other people at, but about to get this mug cracking. So I don't know if Ricky coming on. She gave me a topic, but I ain't gonna talk about that topic until she gets on. So let's get into this other topic. Somebody got an echo, I think. All right. Trump puts an end to the DEI diversity. Y'all already know equality and inclusion. For anybody who don't know what that means, basically, it is a term, used to describe policies and programs that promote the representation and participation of different groups of individuals, like people of different ages, races, ethnicities, abilities, disabilities, genders, religions, cultures, and sexual orientations. You know what I'm saying? Soon as he came in the office, the first day he signed the executive orders. All you people that voted, you know what? I'm gonna let Tara go first. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Tara, break it down.
Okay, so Black people, we are a resilient people. No matter what they do, if we start to unite together and hold on to each other, we can accomplish anything. We can own grocery stores, hair salons, clothing stores, shoe stores. We can do it all. We can have a Black Wall Street in every city. So don't think of this as the end all be all. They're taking something from us. Also, to white people and everybody else who voted for this stuff, who rocked with him, who promoted this to him, understand that DEI does not equal Black. DEI means people, mothers who are nursing, that need those nursing rooms so they can pump when they're at work, that can be gone. Those Muslim people in any other religion that have to pray multiple times a day, those rooms don't have to be supplied anymore. DEI covers anybody that has anything different outside of colonialism and what white people want. You're all going to be affected by this decision. So I hope you weren't thinking that you were just going to stop them from hiring Black people and promoting Black people. That's not how this works. Again, we don't need to go to Target. We don't need to go to Walmart. There is a Black store or a Black brand that can do everything that we need. Now, you may have to plan a little bit longer because you have to buy your stuff online, but we can still get this accomplished by keeping our dollar in our communities. So, F them.
All right. Teresa said, "Hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday."
Hey.
Then Clara said, "I'm here." I already said that. So let me go up in this book. So everybody who voted for Donald Trump, come here. Let me talk to you. Come a little close. Come on. Shut up. Who raised these niggas? What is wrong with you? Let me tell you something, man. Y'all voted for this man and don't give a care about none of you. He soon as his first day in office, he's like, thank you for voting for me. See you later, niggas. Forget affirmative action. Forget all that type of stuff. Y'all the one voted for this crazy individual. I ain't got no sympathy for you. Oh, yeah. All right, let me. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how Target and everybody, boy, they just hopped up real quick. They was like, all right, thank you. See you later. All these people, see you later. Y'all need to go to Costco's. Go to the people that support you. Go to the people that support you. I think McDonald's did it too. I don't eat at McDonald's anyway. They trash. They who raised these. All right, I digress. Go ahead, Louis.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not hip on the politics of that whole bill, so I'm not
hip with it.
I'm not speaking from like an expert standpoint, but I'm gonna just speak from a general context of the government, period. If you expecting for the government to come and save you, you in bad shape. You shouldn't be setting up no life for the government to be taking care of you for longer than the period of 6 months to a year for you to just get on your feet and start figuring it out as an adult, because that was the whole plan and the device anyway, to separate, minority families. And then once they cut the tie and the umbilical cord of that love that's there and that stability of family, then they gonna pull the rug from up under you. I mean, that's what the devils do. So I mean, you just gotta understand that this is the time where all things is being revealed, and it's time for us to, take our life and our destiny in our own hand and move accordingly, and we got to stick with each other. We have to unify. We have to create our own communities of individuals with like minds and move as a unit, because that's, at this point, that's the only thing that you can really trust and depend on.
Clara said, does that really surprise you? They are the ones who endorsed him.
Mm-mm. They're also saying that he said that federal workers will no longer celebrate, or the federal government will no longer celebrate Black History Month.
Yep, that's crazy.
I didn't understand Black History Month anyway. Every month is our month. If you ask me. So
I think it was for them to make them teach it in school.
Clara said, Louis, you know that some of their daddies.
Huh?
She said, Louis, you know that some of their daddies.
What? What's some of their daddies? What did she say? What did you talk about?
I have no idea.
What you talking about, Clara? You got to clarify. Clarify.
I think they just wanted to set a time where they had to teach about us in school. I think that is what the purpose of Black History Month was. But we got to do that at home. You should be teaching your kids, because they ain't gonna learn nothing but Rosa Parks and Dr. Martin Luther King. That's all.
Even the stuff that they was teaching in school was so shallow. It wasn't really teaching you about the Black pioneers, the African American pioneers that was really creating stuff that really would have sparked these kids' minds. You know what I'm saying? And be able to realize that we really are the trendsetters and really are the pioneers of most of the inventions that we got in this country today. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Stacey, what you think about the Donald Trump and the DEI stuff?
Yeah, craziness. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to think about it. I really don't. I really don't. I think all of it's crazy from everything that he stated. Like, not just that, everything that he got going on. It's a mess. So that issue is not. I don't know. I don't have any feelings about the Donald Trump man. I don't. Just give me some money and I'll be cool. That part.
He said it's only two sexes now. It's only man and women. Ain't no Tim. He said it's Tim over here and Tina over there. You know, he got the LGBTQ.
We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, it's crazy. Like from everything that he got going on, it's crazy. I don't know. I was like, how do the people in jail? I mean, the transgender, the kids in school, just stuff. It's going to affect a lot of the people. So it's a lot going on, but it is what it is. He's in office now, so there we go.
I wonder if he's going to put some money into researching what makes people think that they're an opposite sex. Then if you're going to tell them they can't say that they're these things, then find some way to help them get over this mess or figure out what's going on. Why do they think that? Is it in their chromosomes or something? Like, do something else other than just bully these people.
Right. I just feel like he's being a big bully, like for real. I mean,
you know what was the number? Didn't they lock up like 965 people today? ICE captured 965 people in one day.
That is crazy.
Going in school, taking kids. Like, come on, bro. This is out of control.
That is that. So
and you know, they said they've been walking around. They said they've been straight, you know, in the neighborhood and stuff.
He's getting rid of that. You born here so you can stay stuff. So even if you were born here and you lived here your whole life and you only speak English, if your parents are not citizens, you get deported too.
Right. If you ain't got no type of papers, nope, you out of here. It's crazy.
All right. Next topic said, who is the worst comedian to ever make it big? Which I think. Go ahead, Louis. I know who it is. My answer is Gateway Louis. All right, now
right. That part. No, honestly, and I like dude that I'm finna say, but I just feel like he got on being cheesy, but he funny though, but he ain't really like funny though. And I feel like that's Kevin Hart, man.
I knew that's what you was gonna say.
Kevin Hart, he funny, right? But he like a cheesy funny. Like we come up like with Eddie Murphy and like Richard Pryor, like they, you know, like they was like trends. They was like really funny. Like them dudes was like really hilarious. Like so, like when you kind of like digress down, Kevin Hart like the last of the last like comedians that kind of got it, but really just like I ain't finna break my neck to go see Kevin Hart. Like maybe Cat Williams or maybe like Mike Epps, maybe, but I ain't gonna break my neck to go see Kevin Hart.
I'm gonna say my answer because Clever just said it for me. Mike Epps, who raised this?
Oh my God, that was gonna be my answer. He is so not funny. Oh my God.
Mine too, yeah.
Like who raised this nigga?
Trash, absolute trash.
Garbage, horrendous, dumpster juice, trash, despicable, worthless.
Hey, Lacey, you ever seen him in person? You ever seen him?
Yeah. He about going to his performance. He was all right. Yeah, I think he was at the Shapers Arena.
Well, you seen Kevin Hart?
No, I ain't seen Kevin Hart live.
I've seen him multiple times. Kevin Hart is, but he has so many writers. Like I can't do Kevin either. I can say him or Mike Epps.
So he got Drake.
Yeah.
All right, Stacey.
Y'all already took mine. It's like those two. Like really.
Well, why you don't like? What's your reason?
Because Lil Bitty, I call him Lil Bit. It's not funny at all. Like he needs to be doing some little man jokes. Maybe he'll be more funny. I don't know. But Mike Epps, he tries so hard, but it's so like annoying. Okay, Uncle from the fifth floor or something. You know, I don't know. But I just never liked him for some reasons. It's like
He wasn't funny in the Friday movies. Ugh.
he reminded me of one of my corny uncles or something.
Yes, Lord Jesus. Okay, I have another one since 3 people said Mike Epps. I'll say one. I have never thought this man was funny. His voice annoys my entire soul, and that's Chris Rock. I don't care for him. I've never cared for him at all.
I can understand that. Yeah.
Let me see.
His rock really he like one of that type of comedians. He wasn't
Exactly.
type of comedians. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
He really
like one of those type of comedians.
Ain't Chris Rock, you know, Pookie of New Jack City, you know, he had, but you know, I mean, for a stand-up comedy, he left that arena a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
He came back when he talked about Will Smith slapping.
Now, I can tell you who one of the kings that's still hard now is Dave Chappelle. He's still
To me, he's the best that's doing it currently. Him and Cat Williams, if they coming, I'm going to see them.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Now they can get money from me anytime.
And Bernie Mac would have been one too. Love Bernie Mac.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's say what's the next? I say what's something that the USA does better than any other country?
Steal from black people.
Talk that stuff. Go ahead, tell me.
Y'all tell.
Elaborate on it.
They take all of our ideas, even starting back in the day when we would invent things because we didn't have the money and the know-how to patent and trademark and stuff. They would put it in their names, and their families are long making money off of things that our people created. So look at these trends. What's her name? Kim Kardashian got her cornrows done, and white girls talking, oh, that's a beautiful style. She's always inventing stuff. Bitch, are you crazy? So at this point, it's the dances, it's the hairstyle, it's our booties, it's our lips. It doesn't matter. They don't like us, but they love every freaking thing we do, everything in our culture. So steal from black people's my answer.
Clara said cheap.
Just look at what's his name? Elvis Presley. He stole everything he got and everything he did from a black man, from black people in general. And that's 13.
Yeah. The songs and all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, Teresa said you was quick with.
Hey, Lacey Granny even wrote a song that
Elvis Presley stole, bro. That's crazy. I'm in this bug, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They told her, they was like, hey, she did it when she was a kid. They said, if you don't do anything with this song in 2 years, we're gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
What we talking about?
My grandma, she wrote a song that Elvis Presley stole. Yeah.
Dang on shame.
Crazy. What up, Ricky?
What to do? I literally just walked in the door.
All right, but go ahead, Louis.
To get at more flavor, because I would say it's kind of a similar thing. Is just they illusionists. Like they like got the game, the mastery of just creating an illusion for people to believe, and like and swaying the way you see things or the way you believe about things, and it could be a complete lie. But they got like mass media and just like everything just to a science to where by the time you catch up to the play, by the time you catch up to what they actually doing, they like 50 to 100 years ahead of you to where you still trying to catch up with the last 10 moves. And I feel like that's their greatest ability, even against other countries, is to give you a sense of that they're more than what they actually are, to be able to make you, to be able to make you succumb to whatever it is that they demonstrate. And I think they just real good. They just they master illusionists, and that's what I think they're the best at. You know.
Teresa says, "Steal the narrative."
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stacey.
Of course, Olympics.
I like that. I like that.
Of course. Yeah, that's about it. Let's let Ricky tone on in.
Listen. I need like
All
5
right.
minutes.
Go ahead,
She
Ricky.
She
needs
like
to.
five. She like
We
Minutes,
five.
but
didn't
look,
want
bit
to. We
no.
didn't want to leave you out. Okay, cool.
Listen, it's what they do more than anything right here.
What?
I forgot my answer. But
He better not say rapping just because he like Eminem.
He
listen.
said he forgot
What
his
we
answer.
listen, what we do more than any other people in any other
That
country.
ain't even the question. It's like, what do we do better, not more?
What we do better is we're racist. We do being a racist better than anybody. When y'all voted for Donald Trump the first time I do it, I was like, y'all racist son of a who raised these bitches? Hold on, what's that playing? I heard something playing. All right. Anyway, listen, man. When we voted for Donald Trump the first time, I was like, I knew we was raised. The country was racist than a bug. I was so heartbroken. I want a Hillary to win. Who raised you?
She wasn't no better, sir.
I
Right.
don't give a
I
damn
hate
about
to
none
I
of
hate
these
to talk
niggas.
politics, but they'd rather for this country to go to
Forget
hell
them
before they let a woman
talking.
in.
Forget them talk about it. Talk about these. No. Go ahead, Ricky.
Um, what's something this country does better than any other country? Divide. This country divides better than any other country.
Thanks.
Men versus women, blacks versus white, Hispanic versus blacks. It doesn't matter. We divide better than anything.
It don't matter if you're black or white.
That's my whole point.
Michael Jackson said it.
He did. He was on to something.
Real talk.
Silly stuff. He's so silly.
Mike proved
Yeah.
that it didn't matter. He went from one to the
Cut
other,
my mic.
baby.
Cut the light.
That
Like a
part, he
smooth
sure
criminal.
did. He went from the black to the white. Ah, that's
But divide is something that we do better than any other country. We need to do better with it.
Indeed. All right, Ricky, this next topic is for you right here. Let's get into it. Tonight, the Conversation Podcast. They ended the turmoil, the thoughts. Go ahead, Ricky, take it on. Backstory, Ricky,
Back
let us know.
story.
Backstory, let us know what
Listen.
happened. Let the people know who don't
Cause I
know
sure
about
don't know what happened. I don't know nothing at all.
Listen, don't nobody know what happened, but according to Keita,
Told y'all.
according to her, Mojo Jojo was sleeping with a lot of fans, and he was married or got a girlfriend or whatever the situation is. Then he kept putting her in awkward situations. Then he didn't like some of the answers that she was giving, because then he'd get on there and say one thing, and then after the show he'd be like, "Yeah, why you say that?" So then she felt like she was filtered and couldn't say what she really wanted to say. And then what's her name? Kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty was allegedly giving out all this great advice, but she was actually cheating on her husband. So it was like, ain't this the pot calling the kettle black with this all talking about side chicks and oh, we don't like them, and then you doing the same thing that you complain that you don't like. Alleged. This is all alleged. I don't know how true this is because I'm only getting one side of it. Um, Kitty got on there crying. It was the most scripted fake cry I've ever seen in my life. Um, I 100% watched it, and I was like, I'm not buying none of that. I didn't believe it. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm just saying that I didn't believe it. But basically, Trip left because he didn't feel that the show was going in the direction that he wanted it to go into. It was just a lot of backhanded, backdoor stuff going on. They allegedly stole the card game from another dude that was the original person on the show, but then they got rid of him. How you get rid of the person whose show it is? But whatever. Um, that was weird to me. But it's just been like a lot of stuff. They kind of just been like beefing and trying to make it work, and then they keep bringing all these new people on, and it ain't working. So then it was that kind of ordeal. And I really hate that for them because I thought they really had something good going. And I'm kind of glad I didn't buy a ticket to go to the show because I would have been madly disappointed if,
Yeah, they said a lot of one even there.
yeah, that too. And then they kept changing the location of the show, and then they like, oh, if you can't make it, you ain't getting your money back. And they like, that ain't what I originally signed up for. So it was just a lot of stuff going on. Um, with that show, but I just really hate to see the demise of it because I hate that it's painting this picture that once again, colored folks can't work together because of whatever issues. I really hate that that picture is what's being painted, and I really hope that they can hash it out and work it out. But alleged Trip quit, Keita got fired, and everybody's spilling everybody deep and dark, dirty secrets, which is why I say there is no friends in showbiz. Um, if you're gonna be doing stuff, do it by yourself. Don't tell nobody else. You can't snitch on you.
You can't snitch on you.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm not condoning any of the actions or the allegations that are circulating out there. I just really hate that this is what it has come to.
But look, let me say this. You know, we were just having this discussion before we went live. We was just talking about how all groups been break up and everything. I think when it comes to like things like this shows and even like groups, I think it becomes a lot of egos, you know, come into play. Like I think they don't, you know, they forget that how they started. Like, hey, we started from the bottom together. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, no matter, like I said, groups or whatever. And then once you start getting success, people start getting in people's ears. You know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, man, you the one of the best. You should get this amount of money.
Yep.
Person, you know, like, instead of them standing on that foundation of like, hey, man, let's keep growing this together. We built this from the mud. You know, I think there's things that start spiraling out of control because of egos and people getting into people who are out and seeing it with every group as far as back as the Temptations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, everybody come to see you, Otis.
Yeah, you know, like people just start feeling them stuff instead of saying, hey, look, man, this is that foundation we made us. And we always see people say, oh, well, that ain't gonna happen to us. You know what I'm saying? And then it happens to them. So I just think it's a lot of egos coming to place, and then people like really just like start feeling themselves, and instead of like branching off and like, okay, well, this is us right here, so let me go branch off and go do something else on my own. You know, they'll start trying to, you know, cause internal, you know, just drama between the thing and self-implode it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel that's be happening with groups. But go ahead, Tara.
You know, every group does this, like you said, Lacey, but this is not a Black thing. We Asian groups fall apart, little homie left in sync. You know, in sync, and you know, all these people break up. I think, and it is ego, it's clout, it's people want to be the biggest and the baddest and the best. They chasing fame, greed, money definitely plays a part in this, because the girl Randy also quit, and she said it was because he wasn't paying her. Ace or whoever was not paying her. The contracts weren't adding up. So I do hate to see it fall apart, but I agree. I think Trip was too good for the show, in the sense that he was trying to keep things positive and uplift and build people to get them to work together. And I feel like a lot of them were just with the rah-rah. They wanted to say the racy, most ghetto, ratchet, craziest, and we don't really need more of that. Where I think Trip in his own space wants to uplift and build, I think that they were heading into something else. Kind of sort of when, like Cardi B said, the reason that she makes the music she makes is because when she tried to step out and make different music, nobody supported her. But when she go back to the WAP and the bongos, that's when the people come out for her. So people are going to do what brings in the money. If the ratchet and the rah-rah is where everybody wants to see you at, and that's when you popping, you gonna pivot that way. But Trip doesn't, that's not what he's on. So I think he would do good in his own space. I would like to see Keita stop on all her videos with her and Randy. Say your piece. Trip did it in a very classy way. He said what he had to say. This is my last show. I'm appreciative of the platform it gave me, and you know what I'm gonna get to do in life because of it. But I'm just done. And I think that that's the better way to do it. If you really got beef, get you a lawyer and handle it behind the scenes. We don't need to be in the group chat,
because they don't even realize. You think you making that person look bad, it's making you look bad too.
Yeah, because who else gonna hire you on their podcast, and they know when you get mad, this what you do.
You're messy, you all your business out there. I don't want to mess with you.
Yeah.
They don't realize that also. But go ahead, Stacey.
It's sad to see people just break up like that. I mean, it's almost like, I just hate it. Like, we don't come together for nothing. It's sad. It's just really sad. People just, the money. When it comes to the money, people act a fool, okay? And it's just like, it's not them, it's everybody, you know? It's like, if there's something, if you can be on something to help benefit you, where you don't have to get paid, that should be a blessing all in itself, you know. It's a shame if somebody put you on the platform to help boost your ratings or something, you know, take that. It's not all about the money all the time, but us as people as a whole, it's sad when the money comes into play or whatever. And then too, that's what we were talking about last week about like friends and stuff, you know, like don't tell your right hand what your left hand's doing or whatever, because ain't no real true friends out there. Don't be telling everybody what you doing and stuff, because when they get mad, they gonna say whatever and do whatever, and that's a shame. And that's not just friends or so-called associates, it's family and everybody, you know. And it's just I don't know, we have to do better. We have to do better, y'all. But that part.
Yep, that's something I had to learn, like confiding in people who you think is free. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. But go ahead, Louis.
Pertaining to the question, I really didn't have as much knowledge as everybody else about the group. However, I have seen clippings, and most of the clippings that I seen was pretty dope clippings. So I'm pretty sure that they used to have some pretty good shows. I hate to see that, you know, because it's like whenever, you know, we begin to build a brand, I don't care whether it's the Rockaware with that. I don't care whether it's Dipset. It's like whatever brand of entertainment we build, it's like, you know, we don't like stay together, stay glued. And you know, I don't know if it's the people within the group, not just the group, or the people behind the music of the group, or whatever the case and situation may be. But I think the first line that you have to remember is communication. I think a lot of times wires get crossed and things get misunderstood, and people don't know how to effectively communicate with each other to get back stable and to get back that balance before they just start allowing just seeds to be planted into their spirit. But I feel like that everything you do represents your brand. So even if you in anger, even if you mad, even if you feel some type of way, you gotta always put your brand first. And your brand is you, what you represent. You know what I mean? So I think that people get so caught up in their emotions instead of their intellect, they start allowing their brand to be sabotaged because of their emotions, and certain things on camera you just can't get back. So you just want to be real mindful and conscious of what you're doing on camera, because it represents you and your brand. But I hope they figure it out. I hope everybody able to like find a niche from this situation. I feel like all of them got a lot of good things about them, a lot of good qualities. And I feel like that this would be just a eye opener for them to be able to like look at what they lost and what they can gain in this moment. And that's what I got.
All right. No content on that topic. All right, next topic. It says, what is your thoughts on this? It says a man's revenge is moving on and leveling up. A woman's revenge is sleeping with another guy and believing it hurts him. But in reality, she is lowering her own value. Your thoughts? Louis, I'm gonna let you go first this week. The last time.
Most definitely, man. I love to hold a woman up to the standard of being a queen. That's like that empowers me to make me feel like I got something inspired to work towards as a man. Like I got a better half to make me want to be better, you know. And I do feel like a lot of I think because a lot of men give off the image that they don't care about a woman's emotions and feelings. So I feel like that a woman feel like if she could get this person that she's been feeling like she's been in this soft, painful spot for, if she can like make him feel what she been feeling, that somehow she get a satisfaction just knowing that he feeling something similar to her. Now, Whereas a man, he more so he like I want to make her realize what she lost by not following my guidance or not rocking with me or not going through this process with me. So it kind of like motivate him to be like that dude. So I feel like that's kind of like it. That's kind of like why both people kind of like play that game when they dealing with the opposite sex.
Hey, Stacy.
I don't fully agree with this. Not all women do this. They don't. All women don't just try to get back at a man by going to sleep with nobody. I've seen women that likes to level up, like you guys are saying. The man moves on and level up. No, women, sometimes focus on themselves and level up, and then the man be wanting them back or wishing they had them or whatever. But if we're gonna go with this, I feel that, like Louis was saying, like a lot of men don't. I wouldn't say care about the women's feelings, but it's women are more emotional. You know what I'm saying? So men, they can care, but they don't care, or we feel like you don't care at some points, or you don't care like we care. So some of them will go and try to hurt the man, or try to get back at him, or make you see them, or feel like you're gonna be hurt by that, and then want them more for some reason, which is stupid. Especially if you're going to sleep with like their homeboys or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me get at you so you can see me or whatever. That's the wrong way to go about stuff. So women have to start, being smarter and leveling up, and not going to cheat or not going to sleep with the homeboy or whatever. Because what is in cheating, or what is in sleeping with the homie? Like, level up, get you a man that's gonna care about your feelings and be great with you. That part.
Hey, Ricky.
I always said the worst thing I could ever do to somebody is leave them the fuck alone. I do see that some females do sleep around when they like, okay, nigga, you gonna feel my hurt, because most of the time, 8 out of 10 times, it's probably because the nigga cheated on her, and she like, you gonna feel the same kind of hurt I felt, because you wouldn't like it if I did it to you. But I don't know, shit weird. Like, niggas are cheating, then want you to get over it the same day you find out. Should be mad weird. I definitely understand the statement that they're making with this. I've never understood the logic behind it. I'm definitely one of those, I'll leave you alone in my absence to make you regret whatever the fuck was going on, versus I'm finna go fuck somebody else. Because if I'm going to fuck somebody else, I'm just going to fuck somebody else. It ain't got shit to do with you. It's something that the fuck I wanted to do.
Right.
This ain't got shit to do with you. So since I can't have your dick no more, I need some kind of dick. Your dick is not available. It ain't, oh, I'm finna fuck this person because now you're gonna see. No, I'm fucking this person because I wanted some dick. That's all that was. Not because I'm trying to get back at you. I don't even. Yeah. With that being said, yeah, I'm gonna look this.
I think
I'm just saying though. I just want to clarify that I'm not saying go out here and sleep with people. That's not what I'm saying, people.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
Make
is,
sure you let them know, 'cause they
clarify
twist it
that,
all
please.
up.
yeah, because all they gonna hear is she was like, go fuck this person. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Right.
if you're gonna sleep with somebody, sleep with them because that's what you want to do, not because you're doing it to get back at somebody. Because again, your coochie don't hurt them.
Right.
So don't do it because you're trying to get back at them, because they're going to say that they don't care. And the way that these people are set up these days, and I'm not
They
just speaking on the men, I'm
don't
speaking
care.
on women too. No, people just ain't got all their marbles no more. And people out here killing people over coochie that don't belong to them. I'm just saying, it's just never that deep. It's too much coochie and ding ding out here for y'all to be tripping like this. Like, I'm not understanding the logic behind why y'all doing some of the dumb stuff that y'all doing. With that being said, and I can't say that it's the young people because I see more older people doing this stuff that are our ages doing this same dumb stuff that we're complaining that the young people are doing as far as being dumb over some poo nanny and some little dingling. Like, it's just not that deep. It's never that deep. Just walk away, people. With that being said, go ahead, continue. I'm dealing with some sick kids too. So.
All right, Lord, call it. You the old Louis now. 5 minute Ricky. No,
Hey, look, I'm catching up because I ain't been hurt.
Not just playing with you, Ricky. Yeah, just been. But nah, when it comes pertaining to the topic, I kind of agree with because men, kind of like Louis said, like men value women more than they look at them like they hold them to a higher standard. I guess I would say that, you know what I'm saying? So Louis always say it's in the man's nature to do those type of things that they do or whatever, or the makeup or whatever, whether it's wrong or right. But the woman is supposed to be that that nurturer, that person.
That's such bullshit.
I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying that's what society said. You know what, Tara? Come here, let me talk to you right quick.
I didn't say nothing.
Shut up! Don't interrupt me while I'm talking. Who raised this ninja? I digress. As I was saying, you know what I'm saying, that's what they say. I ain't say it was wrong or right. I ain't say none of that. I'm saying that.
But tell them why though. Lacey, though. Tell them why though.
What you gonna be telling why, Lou?
Because look. When you come up, when you looking at your mama, right? Your mama perfect in your eyes, right?
Perfect.
She can't do nothing wrong. I don't care what. She can't do nothing wrong in your eyes. And I think
I ain't seen them two niggas that was there. I never
men
saw it.
Innately, when they look to their woman, they look to their woman in that same light.
Yes. Talk that stuff, Louis.
Did you hear him? With his mama was a little different. She had like 2 niggas at one time and all that type of stuff. So you can't.
I ain't see him. I don't know what she talking about.
You saw. And she was a little different. Okay.
Hey, my mama had a lot of flaws, but she still couldn't do no wrong.
That's why she can't do no wrong. She the best.
Are you done? Are you done, Lacey? Can I go?
She a virgin.
Or you need to finish your stuff?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Who raised these things?
I think that this is false for the women that I know. The women that I know absolutely leave. They pack up their stuff, they leave. He come home to an empty house and he is devastated and destroyed. And they go on and they move on, and sometimes they accidentally become that independent woman that thinks she don't need a man no more because she hasn't processed the word hurt. But my friends don't go out here and sleep around trying to get back at a dude. I'll also tell you this. There are some women who do match energy with their men. And there are some wives who cheated on their husbands. And I knew these men personally, and they couldn't sleep, eat, breathe, function again. So for y'all to try to act like these dudes don't care, no. You come home and your best friend breaking your wife back in your bed, you gon' feel it. So understand this blanketed statement. I think it might be 50-50. I think both sides would do stuff like that. If a girl mess up, a dude to go sleep with her cousin, her mama, her sister, her brother, if you want to, whatever it is. So I don't agree with this statement either. I think both sides do it equally.
All right. Let me go to this next topic.
When I say to you that you've harmed me, you give me this rigmarole, that's not safe. When I tell you I'm tired, you get so wrapped up in your responses that you don't even give me the space to be fucking tired. That's not safe. I say to you that I don't feel connected to you. I say to you that you are not meeting my emotional needs. I say to you that I do not feel the way that you talk to me is uplifting, and you continue to do it. That's not safe. But yet you want me to continue to go out in this world and come back and do all of this stuff. You don't want me. You want your idea of me. And if I don't fit that idea, you begin rejecting me. That's not safe.
Ricky, go ahead. Ricky, you go first this time.
Baby, he done said every single thing that I have been saying to people forever, as long as I can remember, when I actually had logical sense. When I say the difference that a person will make in your life is all in how they feel safe. Your stomach hurt. Okay, lay down.
Make her feel safe.
She is. She gonna lay down. Okay. With that being said, the way that you talk to a man determines how he's going to treat you. I don't care what he says, what you think. No, none of that, right? And I know y'all think that I just be out here talking to niggas crazy. I do be doing it. I
That's what
do
I
be
do.
doing it. But when it come to my man, I don't talk to my man crazy. He get a
Mhm.
different. I don't talk to him crazy. He get a softer side of me because I don't have when I'm safe with a person. Just like when he's safe with me, he ain't gotta raise his voice. He ain't gotta yell at me. He ain't gotta do that. You know why he ain't gotta do those things? Because he's safe. The moment he get the tripping though. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a
You
joke.
know
It's a
where it
joke.
go?
Nah, because I still got my inner thug and I'm really a nigga at heart. But
This girl is crazy. I can't.
I'm serious though. Nah, because I do be matching energy sometimes, but not no more for real. But
Sometimes, but not no more for real.
Hey, Teresa said, I felt the hurt in his voice. It's sad that women forget a man's safety is just as important as ours.
yeah, I'm not expecting my man to go out in the world and deal with everything that the world has to offer him. Because first off, he got to deal with 20 bitches trying to sleep with him, 5 hoes that's over here trying to do this, 13 niggas
Right.
trying to set him up. Then he got to go to work and deal with this. Is on his. He ain't even made it to work yet.
Right.
Then he
Damn,
got
he
to
Yeah,
go to
got.
talk
work
that
and
shit,
deal
Rick.
with all of these people that don't
So he
even
ain't even
like
made it
him
to work
just
yet.
to prove that he should be there and he deserves whatever position it is that he has. Then when he comes home from work, then he got to deal with you talking about how he not meeting none of your needs and you ain't even listening to none of the shit that he telling you. He like, baby, hey, I don't like peanut butter and jelly. I would like a turkey and cheese sandwich. And you steady making this man peanut butter jelly and you trying to understand why the fuck he at Keisha's house because Keisha over here making him a full course meal.
Talk that shit, Rick.
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm just using this as an example because people will swear up and down when you start talking to them logical in terms that they don't understand. They'll be like, I don't know what the fuck they was talking about. So you got to dumb this down for the people so that they understand that it's the same concept no matter how you try to spin this. Men want
And
to feel
what
just as
kind of
safe.
life is he living where he got 13 niggas after him? What has he done?
It don't even, it listen, the
13
thing,
niggas
hold
that's
on,
could
wait
be
a
you
minute. Hold on, hold
driving
on, hold
down
on,
the
hold
street.
on, Louis. Hold on, Louis. I got this. I
Yeah.
got this, Louis. I got this. It doesn't mean that he had to live any kind of life to have niggas that's trying to backdoor him. And here's the reason why. Niggas will be jealous of you just because you are who you are. Just because your light shining brighter than theirs. Just because they feel like you got more than he do. They do. Just because they think that your life is better, they will try to get you. And it ain't got nothing to do with him doing absolutely fucking nothing.
13 niggas though. Damn.
It was just a random number, girl.
I
Dang.
know.
I'm just saying, but in reality, this is a real life situation. Like this stuff is, I can't make this shit
Hey,
up if I wanted to.
Teresa
Like
said,
I've
Ricky,
seen it.
Ricky is hilarious, but facts.
And look, I be y'all, I be joking, but I be telling the truth all at the same time. Cause two things can be true at the same time.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. The last topic, Clara said right terror, but go ahead. My bad. I missed it.
I really want females, women, girls, whatever, to understand that a man feeling safe enough to talk to you, and please don't throw it up in his face that he was being emotional or soft or none of that stuff, because that man will never confide in you ever the fuck again. Then he gonna go out in the world trying to figure out where he can confide, who he can confide in. Good job.
All right. Go ahead, Louis.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck is the
I feel
question?
like
Your thoughts about the video about being safe.
I
Ah,
feel
yeah.
like
Okay.
You starting to act like
that's the most underrated thing that women realize that they lack when it comes to being with a man. They think that because maybe that they can have good sex, maybe because they got a nice job or a nice car, or that dudes like them, that's sufficient. But if you can't secure that space that you have with that person, you don't got nothing. I'm gonna just be honest with you, because home is where the heart is. So if if you can't make me feel secure in this space with you to where I can confide in you, or I could talk to you about things that I can't talk to nobody else about, then you ain't my person like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, that's one thing you got to be able to hang your hat on when you a man, that this person that if the weight of the world is on your shoulders, that you can confide in this person and they can help you relieve that pressure and that weight. If they can't help you do that, then they ain't doing their job as your woman.
And my boy Pancho say he won't go out in the world. He will keep that shit in and will potentially implode because he can't trust anyone.
Facts.
Mhm.
That's how it go, and that's
Yep,
how
yep,
a lot of
yep.
men make a lot of bad decisions, and women wondering why. They're like, well, why he did this? Well, why he did this? Well, why he did this? Well, maybe if he was able to confide in you and talk to you before he was even in that mental space, you could have curved that whole thing. But if he don't have that safe space, you don't never know, because you ain't even made that space comfortable for him. It's like if he was to come tell you like, oh, I'm having these type of issues, or I'm feeling this type of way, or I'm feeling these urges, you probably gonna condemn the man for the rest of his life and beat him over the head about it just for him confiding in you. Like, you gotta understand that you know, and men ain't like women. Men don't just sit around and talk about their feelings and emotions all day. So
Shit.
when we and that, I don't know, but most men I know don't sit around and talk about their emotions and feelings with a woman all day. And so if they do, you gotta listen to it. But if you dealing with a man that talk about his emotions and feelings all day, then yeah, he might be a little bit more sensitive type of dude. I don't know.
It's a lot of them out here. I'm not gonna lie, Louis.
Praise the
A
Lord.
lot of them
Amen.
out here.
I
Amen.
already know. Y'all gotta, but y'all know that y'all done elevated, so that it done shifted a little bit. So if he ain't he ain't a different type of caliber dude, then the women energy, the momentum then shifted. So that's just what it is. So now y'all gotta deal with what men probably been dealing with when they had the momentum. So it's just y'all turn. Y'all got the crown, so y'all doing y'all things. Just get used to it.
All right,
In
Stacey.
Jesus.
Not get used to it.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm
So
exhausted.
so as far as all of that go, y'all know I be always talking about the woman, but I'm not just gonna switch to that because I just feel like everybody needs to be treated the same. Like, don't be over here wanting to be comfort and stuff, and you not bringing comfort. You know,
Praise the
it is
Lord.
what it is. You know, I'm gonna need to feel safe and secure too. You know, so I'm gonna need that same type of energy, so we can both be good. So I won't be going to Matthew or Don or whoever house. You know what I'm saying? When y'all want to go to Samantha and whoever house, you know, I'm just saying. Like, make me feel secure too. Do good things for me, and don't bring me trauma, and give me comfort, and we can have that same type of energy going. So I
Everybody
just
happy.
feel like men forget, you know, that, okay, we know you got feelings, but we got feelings too, you know? So, and I'm saying all this to say, I definitely do care about the men's feelings. I have a son. I told you guys this many times. So we talk about all this. I got a whole bunch of big boys that I talk to all the time. They all call me mama. It's like 10 of them. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, I do know y'all got feelings, and we supposed to be more, you know, caring and stuff, because we the women and all this. So y'all think we supposed to be out caring, but if we out here and we done been dealing with all craziness and stuff, we need that type of, you know, security and comfort too. So I do feel like women need to, you know, I'm not gonna say be more sensitive when it comes to men, but a lot of these men be out here moving wrong, you know, cheating and doing all kind of stuff, and then wanting us to forgive and be their peace and comfort and all this type of stuff. But you can't have it both ways. You can't be out here doing craziness and expect something good. So
Amen.
I just feel like
What's that got to do with what the man crying?
the question was about being comfort, being security, being the security. That's what I'm telling Louis. Louis, that's what I'm saying. I say I always take it the other route, and that's the thing. So, but when you have that comfort zone, or we giving you security, or you giving us security, okay, fine. We got that. We love that. That's what we want. But if you out here moving wrong, how do you expect to
We
get
ain't
that?
talking about that though.
I know we ain't talking about that, but I'm just bringing that to light. Like, I know what we're
soft. Can a woman just be soft sometimes?
I know what we're talking about.
This
This is what I'm saying. We want to be soft. We want to care about your feelings. We want to be that comfort and peace for you all. But if you're not bringing, hold on. But if you're that type of person that's not bringing that to that woman, how do you expect to have that, get that back?
Did you say still be?
I'm that person that try. I'm that person that have tried that. Like, I try hard. Like, even though like a person not bringing me peace or comfort, I'll be sticking there to the wheels fall out. You know what I'm saying? But that's not right. At this point in time, you got to care about yourself. That's like your mother, like you talked about. Your mother means the world to you and stuff. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to your mom. You would want her.
But my mama wasn't an angel neither, though. No angel neither.
Okay, so but for the people who is out here for the women that is out here trying to be their piece or be there, and they're getting treated wrong, then it's not good. You know, that affects the mind.
But what does that have to do with this man crying on here about?
That's the thing. What does it have to? What about the women though? This is what I'm saying. I know. I turned the question around. I know.
Right? We're not gonna play men against the women, but this how it.
I got that. Right? And I just said that, Louis.
Louis, you gotta let people have their own answers, though, bro. We ain't trying to convince nobody to say what we say.
I always make this about Louis. But my facts is, I said I know I always make this about the women. But the thing is, if the woman is not secure or feels secure, then it's not going to be any security for that man, is what I'm saying. And that's facts. That is. I'm a woman, you a man. And I'm telling you a woman's point of view, like you telling me a man's point of view.
But we make ourselves enemy on this show. We make it a man and woman thing. And we say we're gonna get away from making it about.
But I'm not making.
Hold on. This is what we're doing, though. This is what we're doing.
But I hope I'm not making you an enemy. I'm just telling the facts. I'm just telling you the facts. So if you have a broken woman out there and you have this man that wants to be cared for, how is the broken woman gonna care for that man if she's broken? That's just facts. So that's all I'm saying. Okay.
But I read this comment. Asia Richards said she gave the laughing emojis. Clara said replay the video. Teresa said that part Stacy both should bring the safety, and Pancho said it has to be an extreme circumstance for a man to talk about his emotions amongst men.
Okay. Y'all need to work on that, because that should be y'all partner should be a safe space for y'all too.
Let me get my breakdown on. So I feel like what Louis said.
I ain't gonna keep going last every question. I'm saying
that. Really?
Who raised this ninja? Disrespect. As I was saying,
I was waiting on it.
So basically, what Louis said, it's just like not even with that particular thing, but anything in life, like just do it, just to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be like, well, since you're not doing it for me, then I'm not going to do it for you. If you become that and be that, then that might make that person look at you and be like, oh, okay, man, I'm out here tripping. You know what I'm saying? Let me come down or something. But if you're doing a tit for tat and that man feels that he still feels like you're not that safe place and stuff, they're still gonna push him away. You be like, well, if you're not giving me that, then I'm not going to give you that. You know what I'm saying? So he's still not feeling it. But I think if people lead by examples on things, it can influence people to do, like that. I want to be like that. I can see this person in my safe space. They ain't talking to me crazy, no matter what, out of there. Let me come back down to earth or something to be with that person. So that's my
so basically you can just do what you want to that person and let that person just be nice to you what were we saying?
With the hopes that you eventually start being nice to me. Right. You get me fucked up. Can I go?
But you got me fucked up. But even if that person don't, it's in your spirit. It's about you. It ain't even about that person there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Why would you be like, okay, well, since you're going to do it, then I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Because it feels good to
your,
match your energy. That's why.
So just slap the shit out of a bitch too, huh? Because it feels good, right?
If she slap you, if she slap you, do what you got to do.
Just knock your ass out, right?
If you're the type of dude and knocking a woman out makes you feel better, you need to get yourself, you need to get your life in order.
Like, come on, man, if we talk on some gang shit, like, come on, a woman is a woman, and a woman should be a woman at all times.
I haven't had my turn yet, so I'm just waiting to answer the question, please, Jesus. Thank you.
I'm gonna let you go. Hey, Teresa said, "True, Louis and Lacey. If you are a person that brings safety, still be that person, and if you don't get it back, then you may need to move on." Facts.
Absolutely.
Fact. Go ahead.
I can agree with that. Okay, so here's my thing. It's so funny to me when there's this consensus that it's in a man's nature to cheat. And with that knowledge in our heads, because it's been told to us so many times, we supposed to just feel safe with this nigga. Y'all tripping. So here's my thing. On this show, Louis is right. We have been pinned against each other, but I think it has been way more questions to act like the ladies do everything wrong and the men are just these victims. Now, this is not how I normally feel, but I am so tired of this men sharing their feelings. Oh, look at him. He's crying on the TV. He's crying on the screen. Oh, men are going through so much. Fuck y'all and y'all feelings. That's how I feel right now. I am so tired of every single question people send.
See, that's disrespect.
No. Seriously. This is how I feel tonight. This is just how I feel tonight. Y'all always want to throw these questions out. Y'all always want to talk about what the men need. And then Louis, I'm still talking, bro, because I didn't talk through your turn. Straight up. It's too much. Exactly. You just keep talking. It don't matter what you think, though. It don't matter what you think, though. When you get done, every time we do this show, I don't know if it's the people who think it's funny in the comments or what's going on, but people want to come in and ask all of these questions that really make it seem like women never do anything right and men are just the outright victims. I am tired of that portrayal. And then when Stacey comes in and says, okay, well, both of us need to bring that energy, it's a problem. We can't talk about that. We got to only focus on the men and what they need. We need y'all too. Understand that it shouldn't be only focus on the men, only focus on the women. We should be able to say, okay, we want to be there for y'all, but it's hard when you mistreat us. And then the thing is, we'll keep sticking it out and keep doing for how long? How long do we let him disrespect us before we finally understand that he's not going to change? Or how long do we let him disrespect us till we see if he is going to change? It's not fair. You guys are asking too much of us while you guys just get to sit and do whatever you want. And I'm tired.
That part.
Who raised all these niggas? That's all I gotta say.
I'm tired.
Let me go to this next video. I don't know what happened. Y'all done made Louis mad up there.
Well, he made himself mad.
Okay, it's next topic. Did Ricky go? Yeah, I think
I went first, but I was just.
Here we go.
I be hearing the way y'all talk about us, ladies. I do. Y'all say we not.
He said he heard the way you talk about us.
I be hearing the way y'all talk.
You hear the way you talk about us.
I be hearing the way y'all talk about us, ladies. I do. Y'all say we not. Y'all say we not smart. Y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't got, don't do, don't give you, how they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying y'all not vetting these, bruh. Y'all do invest. You let it tell you he got some plans for you and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence for. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was you before you got here? What do you provide yourself? Do you feel safe in your own skin?
Hey,
like, what is that? Y'all don't have none of these answers from nobody, and then y'all come back outside and talk about it's a shortage. Beloved, you never had the answers to the test.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go first, but let me read this comment. Pacho says, she says, fuck our feelings, but then says we need y'all too. Is it fuck our feelings or we need y'all? Ain't nobody gonna help y'all when y'all don't give a shit about us or our feelings. LOL.
I'm glad he threw the LOL in there. Like I said this is not how I genuinely feel because I'm upset and tired of this narrative tonight. When I said that for that moment, that's what I felt like saying. I think men are super important. I just want y'all to stop acting like we not. And to answer this question, the answer is yes. Whatever Tripp says is correct always. He is phenomenal. But no, that's true. You do have a lot of women out here, and we say all these men ain't nothing, but you got 8 babies by him, and you know his other 8 baby mamas. So it's like you have to take some accountability and say, I keep saying all the dudes I've been with ain't been nothing, but I keep choosing them. I keep sleeping with them. I married them. I procreate with them. I do all these things. So we have to take ownership in making bad decisions in our lives. So it can't just be them.
Facts. I agree. It's like he was saying, you would be like, oh, these niggas ain't nothing, they dumb, they ain't got this, and then, but you're still with these same niggas. Y'all still let these niggas move in with you for the winter time because they need somewhere to stay. Y'all still let them take the income tax checks, nigga. They get the income tax checks and get the cars, nigga. Then the car get repoed because they can't afford it, nigga.
Who you talking about? That sounds like real life.
They move in with them. Take the income tax. Go ahead, Ricky.
I just want a dude to let me flip his income taxes one time.
No, that's right.
Like, just let me flip it one time. I even buy you a bucket.
Oh my God.
I buy you like a 2001 Charger with 300,000 miles on it because that's kind of like what y'all be like.
300, girl. How long that's gonna be lasting?
I'm holding
as long as the relationship. No, I'm just listen. I'm only here for shits and giggles, okay? Don't take this shit to heart because y'all know y'all be getting in y'all bodies.
Hey.
And not in a good way. Listen. Y'all need to relax a little bit.
Pancho said, how you flip the taxes?
How I do it is unimportant. Is you finna let me flip yours is the question.
She got you. That's what's up. She got you.
Yeah, I got you. That's all you need to know. I got you, little baby. You don't even worry about it. No, but for real, you gonna let me do it? had to have a moment of seriousness.
Hilarious.
Hey, look, I be trying to make light of the situations because y'all. Hey, look, why so serious, son?
Where Louis at? It's all the women. Where's Louis? He was in his feelings like that.
Listen, I'm not gonna say that.
I just wanted to give my point of view, and I was not talking about him. So
it's an upper advantage anyway. It's me against all y'all. I'm bodying y'all.
It's you against the world. That part.
We let Stacey handle our lightweight. We ain't worried about it.
Listen, Lacey, I'm saying this from the tip of a.
I ain't gonna let you say it. Hooray!
Oh, we gotta remember he got that button.
Ain't nobody worried about this shit.
Who raised this ninja?
I raised my damn self.
Hey, Clara said y'all ran him away.
Clara, go get him back.
And Pancho said
Pancho, you can't be snitching now.
What you calling the police on, Pancho?
Whatever you doing to flip the bread.
That's crazy.
That's what I be talking about. You supposed to be like.
See, we supposed to feel safe. Look how you treating us.
The men and the women. There you go. Prime example. She's trying to help you out, and you trying to.
You from the hood? See? Snitches get stitches, and we don't tell around these ways. Listen. I 100% agree with Tripp. Females do not take accountability for the same shit that they complain about. When you know better, you do better, and y'all heifers be knowing better. Don't be complaining about, well, how long do I gotta wait before this nigga get it together? You know this nigga ain't got it together. How long are you going to wait? So now at some point you have to take accountability for you staying there doing the same dumb shit that you complaining about. It's only on you. Because when you know a nigga ain't shit and you be like, oh, he gonna change one day, that's on you. You deserve everything that happens to you. And the reason why I say you deserve everything that happens to you, because you have every capability of leaving that Negro. But instead of you doing that, you stay there and you complain, and then you go outside when you finally do leave and be like, I can't believe this nigga played me. Yes, you could, because he been playing you since he met you. But instead of you actually believing in him, showing that he can be the man that you want, you was like, hey, look, You know what, Poncho? Not today. Not today. Not today.
Oh,
Not
Lord.
today.
Your legal tax scheme. You're taking my money.
How I'm gonna take it if you give it to me?
Make it make sense.
The
He
math
said
ain't
your
mathing.
illegal tax scheme. That's hilarious.
Listen, the math ain't mathing. Damn, you supposed to be sending them heifers my way so that we can do this shit together. All right, look.
What are we
But for
talking
real.
about here?
I have
So but he
no
keep throwing me off with these
idea.
taxes just because I said I wanted to flip a nigga taxes one
Oh,
time.
the tax.
Dang.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to see what that be like.
So
No, but on a serious note, I agree that females do a lot of complaining, talking about how much dudes ain't shit. And I'm not saying that dudes ain't shit, because I would be lying if I said that. It's some ain't shit dudes and it's some good dudes out here. I fumbled a good dude once. All right, that nigga really want that good because he ain't here no more. But nah. I just said I be trying to make light of the situations because people be a little too serious. Nah, but for real, like females, women, girls, y'all need to start taking accountability for the shit that y'all allow. Because you show a man how to treat you. The moment he start fucking up and you take him back, then he keep fucking up and you take him back. You're showing him that it's okay for him to walk the fuck all over you.
Listen,
So
man.
now you have to deal with whatever the fuck he giving you, and you can't be complaining about it if you still gonna be there. Don't complain until you gone. And then even once you gone, still don't complain, because don't take that shit to the next man because he ain't the one that did it. And each man is different. I don't want to hear no all niggas the same because they ain't.
well, they all got feelings for
Hold
what
on,
we
man.
do.
Hold on. But I had to go get me some reinforcements, man. Let me get me a reinforcement up here. What's up, Poncho? Let's talk that shit.
Why? Just why?
I'm calling the police on your ass. That's
You
what's gonna
brought a
happen.
whole snitch to the set. Oh my god!
Hey, look.
What are we
They
doing?
call him the popo.
Hey, you one of them people that got one of them what's them wishing well? You put in
I ain't got none of
$50
that
to get
shit.
in the circle.
I ain't got none of it. You seem to know more about that than I do.
Shit. What's happening?
You know them pyramid schemes and stuff.
Yeah, Ponzi schemes.
The only pyramid scheme I'm doing is the motherfucking Medicare wellness exams. All right, leave me alone.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, look.
That's funny.
Hey, listen. Teresa says, I hate to say it, but this is true. Women are quick to invest in a man without making them prove what they said to get you. We need to slow down and date, not act locked in and marry from jump. All right,
Absolutely.
Hey, listen, we go together real bad.
what's your thoughts on this Poncho?
Let's see. I think honestly it happens on both sides. To be like totally honest with you, dudes will. A lot of people lead in with their insecurity or the thing that they are the most confident about, but it still don't keep a motherfucker there. So when it comes to like the dude to come in, I got this money, and they'd be the first person to be like, oh, she a user, she a gold digger, she this, she that, but you led in with this way.
Yes, Lord.
Or this woman or come in, well, I got this fat ass, I got this or that, and then they treat you with what you advertising, and then you wonder why you getting treated that way. Now it's all niggas ain't shit, or on his end, all bitches ain't shit, but accountability needs to come into play, and you need to be more confident about yourself. Like I don't know. That's my take on that, man. Like, stop all that old bullshit ass blaming on this or blaming on that, when you already knew that you saw the red flags down the street.
Hey, Poncho, I really like the fact that you said both. You know, like, I really love that, because this is what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't just stick to the one side, like the man or woman. That's why, like, it feels like we're pinning the men against the women and the women against the men, and it should be about both sides taking accountability.
Stacey,
Okay.
let me say this one thing, right? I be watching you though. You like to deflect a lot when it comes to just dealing with women. So you will be the first person to be on some, oh well, it's both. No, we ain't talking about both right now. We talk about you. Like, so you gotta stop doing it.
Okay, but let me tell you this, Poncho. Just like the man was just talking about the women, and you just started talking about the man and the woman. So you see how easy that was?
Here you go. Deflect.
So, but you see how easy that was?
But you see how easy it is to deflect?
But here's the thing.
But
I'm going to
here's the
tell
thing,
you something. But
deflection.
Poncho, listen. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead,
I
tell me.
feel like these questions are more geared to the women. You know what I'm saying? All the time, and that's why I do that. Because let me talk, Poncho. Let me talk.
I ain't saying
Because
that.
I have a grown son. I have a lot of nephews and all that. So I most likely would like to be on the men's side. If it was, you know what I'm saying? So
You
I'm
said
not
most
just
likely.
I'm not just taking the women's side. I'm just telling the truth, and that's the thing. It's like all these questions
Whose truth is it, though?
are geared to make the woman look bad, like all the
Whose
time.
truth
We're
is
not
it?
doing all the bad things. Sometimes the
Nobody.
men
No.
must take
Hold on.
accountability for
Nobody said that part, right? And you bring up the one word that I love to bring up with everybody: accountability. So when somebody is talking specifically about a topic that, and then it's from a man's perspective of saying, oh, well, women this or women this, because they're speaking their issues at that particular moment, let it just be what it is instead of, oh, men do it too. We ain't talk about that.
But
We
you
talking about-
just did that, Poncho.
Hold
But you just did that, Poncho.
Hold on.
Did you not just do that?
What
Did
I
you
did
not
was,
just do that? Did
what
you
I
not
did-
just do that?
What I did was say both sides do this, both sides do that, because he asked me a generalized question. If something was directed in the state of, hey,
It was.
this is what this, hold on. If
It
something
was.
if
It
something
was directed.
direct-
Did you not watch Trip? Did you not watch Trip thing? It was directed towards the men, and you brought up too. You said the man and the woman.
listen, hold on.
It was directed towards the men. See what I'm saying?
I love when you get to talking, because you do a couple of things, right? You do this. You either over talk, or you either talk to somebody that's stupider than you, and that's not even a real word. So you kind of outsmart them when they or they don't have the vernacular to articulate themselves in the appropriate fashion. You have to stop out. You got to stop over talking. Either you got two ears, or you got one mouth. Two ears and one mouth, though.
My thing is, you
Two
see how
ears.
you
Two
see how
ears,
you just
two
talked about
ears,
two different
one
people.
mouth, though. I wasn't
Oh
even
my
done
God.
saying my sentiment.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I wasn't
Go
done,
ahead.
though.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Go
So
ahead.
my point with saying this is, you got to stop deflecting, because if it's addressed into a certain fashion, just address that and keep it pushing, because the next topic or the same topic is going to come around on the flip side. But
No, it's
you a
not.
lot of times
It never
come
does.
off, hold on, you a
It
lot of
never
times
does.
come off on a lot of times where it be like, oh, well, men do this too. Ain't nobody
Yes.
talking about men right now.
Yes.
Ain't nobody talking about
Because
men
it's
right
always
now.
about the women. If you watch
Ain't
this show
nobody,
like you just said you do, if you watch this show like you just said you do, then you would know all these questions are geared towards the fucking men, and
Are
they blame
they?
the women
Are
for
they?
everything.
Yes.
Are they, though?
Yes,
They blame
they
the
are
women
though.
Listen,
Yes,
listen,
they are.
listen.
Okay.
For the record, I have
Yes,
told
they are.
everyone, but I heard to send me topics, and no one has sent me topics. All right,
Did it
that
just
sounds
say
like
no one?
That's
That
like
sounds
Oh,
Terry
Lacey, I don't send you
hey,
stuff.
Hold on. When they send me stuff, I play everything they send
Hey,
me. I just want
it
to say
sounds
Lacey,
that.
like
don't
y'all
say
need
that
to
I
talk
don't
to the
send stuff.
showrunner then.
Well, look, just like Tara
I
said
play.
tonight, she's tired of
Listen,
it. The women on the show
any
is
person
tired
who
of
send
that
me
bull
stuff,
crap.
I
We're
play all
tired
their
of,
stuff.
oh, we got to cater
Lacey,
to the
nobody
men.
accused you.
Hey,
We
it
gotta cater to
He
it
the
over
sound
here
men.
like
defending himself, and ain't nobody accused him.
I
hey,
play
it
everybody's
sound
stuff
like
if they send
the
it. I just
showrunner
said I
needs to
play
be talked to.
everybody's stuff if they send it bars.
Hey,
All right, let's go. Did everybody go?
No,
Yes,
I
we
didn't
did.
go because
Oh,
Poncho
my
went
bad.
and talking about everybody else, but that's fine. I'm good. He wanted to say I deflect around the question and all.
Whoever
That's fine.
said Lacey,
Yep.
it's your fault. I'm blaming. Go ahead. That's right. I did it. Go ahead. I did it.
Get
Forgive
him,
me.
Clara.
Forgive
Absolutely.
me, Lord. I did. Go ahead.
And I'm just gonna say I agree with Trip that part.
See, we love Trip.
yeah, but Trip sometimes a panderer too, though. So I mean, that
Okay,
gets that
Oh,
one too.
he pandering when he side with us, I guess.
No,
Tara, let me
I
handle this.
absolutely do not.
Let me handle this.
No, I'm
Poncho,
not
we
saying
will
this. I'm
not
not
have
saying this.
any Trip slander on this show. What the
No,
fuck so
this
ever.
Oh my
is what I'm
God,
saying.
you and that girl.
No. Trip
There will be no Trip
said
slander on
certain
this show.
things. Trip said certain things that make sense. However, You can tell when a motherfucker pandering. But see, this is the same
You
audience
a
they
hater.
used to adhere to that Derek Jackson liked. And Derek Jackson was full of shit.
Derek Jackson is nothing like Trip Sir. Okay, he got to go. Where the eject button? Because what we
Okay,
have
look,
to
for
do is
real.
this.
That's how
I've
I know
never
you
in my
wouldn't
life
listen.
seen one
Hold on.
Derek Jackson
That's how I
video.
know
I've
you
never
wouldn't
watched
Me
that.
neither.
That's how I know you wouldn't listen. I said the same audience as Derek Jackson. That means the same women, the same demographic that he goes to is what Derek Jackson was his, and they ate that shit up. I'm saying that.
See,
I'm
Hater.
not gonna agree with that because I don't know.
Hater.
I'm not
started
gonna
off by
agree.
giving him
Hold
good
on.
grace, and then he wanted to try to get
Hold
on
on,
me.
let's-
Okay, come on, next. Let's
All right,
go.
let's go
Hey,
to
I'm not gonna
Stacey.
agree or
What
disagree
up?
because I've never
No.
seen it.
Hey, Stacey, I
You
love
doing
fucking with
laundry?
you. I love fucking with you, Stacey, because
I
you
know,
the one that
I know,
fuck with
and
everybody else.
I ain't gonna let you get to me because I'm good vibes only for
Yeah, that
2025.
he doing laundry.
Hey, you fuck. Hey, nah, Stacey be fucking with them dudes. They be getting mad in the motherfucker.
All right, let's go to this next topic.
A woman, when she deals with a man, she wants to be his last woman he'll ever have. A man, when he deals with a woman, he wants to be the first man she's ever had. I'll tell you who gets disappointed in that arrangement. Always the man. I'll be the last man that you ever have, but I'll never be the first man that you have. So you guys are getting what you want. You want the monogamy, you'll get it. You want the provider, you'll get it. It's men that end up getting screwed over most of the time. That's why they need this kind of ism, because you have people teaching them to be a provider and improve yourself, when in reality, you're just trying to do all these things to jump through hoops for the part of the party that's not the leader. You're the king. King doesn't jump through hoops.
All right, Tara, go ahead.
Fuck this dude. Okay, here go the thing. I'm tired tonight.
Hey,
Flat out. I'm
hey.
tired tonight. I'm
I
on one.
agree
I'm
with
telling
you.
you right now. I can't
I
deal with it.
agree
Here's
with
the
you.
thing. If you feel that way, sir, all due respect, go get a virgin. Because you sound really crazy. This is another time where a dude just wants to blame us for something. Oh, we get everything we want, but woe is you because you got with a girl who's had sex before.
Yeah,
What
no,
are
that's
you
corny.
talking about? Like,
Yeah.
if this Lacey, this is for real what I'm talking about. It's too much. So whatever. I don't care.
All right.
Hey, buddy, an insecure ass fuckboy. That's
Go ahead,
what
go ahead,
that's
Ricky.
like.
Go ahead, Ricky.
I don't even think it's anything to go off of because dude over here. Hey,
I've
bro,
had it.
so you like young bitches without saying you like young bitches.
Right. So stupid.
Hey, bro, so you want an arranged marriage with
Right,
a
you say
chastity
I want
belt.
a version.
So you want an
works.
arranged marriage with a chastity belt without saying an arranged marriage with a chastity belt. Like, bro,
Hey.
you want to like you looking
Oh
too
my
deep into
God.
this, and I'm
Facts.
not saying that people don't care about people body counts because it is important. What I'm saying is, bro, if you're basing your whole being on her having sex with somebody before you, nigga, you better get her as soon as she come out the gate. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Nigga.
It's just foolishness.
Oh my
Like, get
God.
her as soon as she come out the gate. Otherwise, you're gonna get some used coochie, just like she's gonna get some used dick. Okay,
Word.
your dick is not a virgin.
Oh my God. All right, Stacey.
I can't believe you played that video.
Oh my
I'm
God.
I
just
can't
Hey,
saying.
either.
and they sent it in. I gotta play it if they said it.
Nah, you really don't.
I'm like Ricky. He just wants a version. I hey, what does he want? I mean, like that's so crazy. Like, why even play this stupid video? I mean, come on. Everybody out here is pretty much used. I mean, at least I don't know. No, I'm gonna say used because I'm sure. Well, we don't have a lot. Well, I don't know what's going on in the world today, but I'm just going to say, dude, just go get you a version. That's all. That
All right,
part.
Can I say something before the next person go?
Go ahead.
Stacey, I agree with what you just said, right? But here's the crazy flip side to that, right? Dude gonna be mad as hell because she don't know how to do shit.
That part.
All right, man. Whoever sent this video in, man, come let me talk to you a little closer. Shut up. Who just say you want to be with R. Kelly? Just say you want to be next to R. Kelly.
I think you be having most of
Go ahead,
this.
Pancho. Who raised these niggas? Go ahead, Pancho. I think.
We waiting.
Pancho,
Hold on. I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna have to come back out and come back in this thing.
Come back out and come back
Hold
in.
on.
We finna skip Pancho. Who raised these ninjas? Bars. All right, let me go to
Lacey,
this.
where you be finding these folk at?
Listen, my people, they all around. They all around waiting. I be like, come on, you know what I'm saying? I do this.
That's what happened when they finna say some bullshit. Universe
I
come out.
ain't finna. Okay.
They was talking shit, Pancho. They was talking shit.
Yeah, they was talking shit. No, what I was finna say is dude, to add on to what y'all was saying, man, dude sound like really he's just a controlling piece of shit and just wants to control every type of thing that she go. Like, and he low key sound like he'll slap the shit out of her just off of some old bullshit. Like, for real. Like, no, dude sound like he coming with little dick energy. Like, that's all that is.
Exactly.
That's what that is. A
Not
woman
did
like,
he said, look, can a man say? Oh, okay.
yes.
That's why you want a virgin, because the only thing you know somebody gonna feel.
No. It ain't even that's not. It's not. It has nothing to do with sexual. It has everything with that he can control everything that she likes or she dislikes because he's the first of everything. So she has no palate or taste test or any type of sampling to say what she even likes. He can mold her to whatever that he wants her to be instead of just communicating and really saying this is what I like, this is what I don't like, or whatever it is. He's trying to control every aspect of it. It just sounds real corny to me. And you know, like that shit, cause first off, I don't want you to be the first at nothing with me. Like,
Not at my age.
No.
Not at my age.
Get your unexperienced ass on. Like, give me some nasty shit. Fuck out of here.
Okay, Pancho, choose a side. Either I like you or I don't, because you can't keep flipping with your answers.
Nope. I'm going to say everything that I want to say.
All right, man. Look.
Oh, you're gonna be like me now. Okay.
I'm definitely not being like you. That's the last person.
Here we go.
You're gonna keep doing the same thing in my house. You have to get out my house. I'm sorry, I don't know where you're gonna go, but you can call your mama and ask her, can you come back down?
You already know she don't want me with her, so why would you even?
I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school, you ditch your school. You steady calling these little boys. I
don't even talk to nobody.
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not gonna keep doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Right. Yes, you have to figure it out. You gotta figure it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mom. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Here. Call your mama right now. You got to get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I found weed in your room.
That wasn't even mine.
Who weed was it?
You know my friend was over here last time.
That's your problem. You hanging out with these little fast-ass little girls.
I told her not to bring it in here.
No, you steady lying. That's your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I asked you to do was go to school. I buy you everything you want. And you steady crying for what? All you got to do is do the right thing. But pack your stuff and get out of my house. You can leave now.
All right, Pancho, what you think about this, Pancho?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, Pancho.
I'm going first. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
First, he's a suck-ass father. That's the first thing and foremost. This whole thing about what's happening, pimp. The whole thing is that all of this shit should be blamed on him and his parenting skills and the mother, because where the fuck were y'all as far as keeping her active in everything that she's supposed to be doing as a fucking 14-year-old? You were like, you finna put her out in the middle of in the world to get ate up by fucking sharks and nothing when she needs you? If that's the case, then nigga, take some fucking extra time off of work and find out what your kid likes, what's their dislikes. What's this about them? What makes them tick? But no, you so busy trying to be this so-called fake ass disciplinarian when you really mad at her mama because you keep bringing up the mama instead of bringing up the whole factor of what's going on with you and your daughter. He a suck ass father for that. You gonna put out and she 14, so if she get put out and then like something happened to her or whatever, then you gonna be feeling like a piece of shit because now like all the regrets in the world that you had. Nah, he a sucker for that because like what it say, train a child in the way it should go and should never depart from it.
That's a lie.
You ain't do no training. You ain't do no raising. You ain't do shit as a man, bro. You a sucker.
Can I go, please, Jesus?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I disagree vehemently with everything that came out his mouth. Here's the problem. In this video, and it's not personal to you. In this video, he literally just said, call your mom. She said, you already know she don't want me back over there. We don't know if he only had her for a week or for a year, but this girl is mad disrespectful. And this man looking like he want to beat the out of her, but in this day and age, you can't discipline your kids no more. So the mom is probably going to be more at fault for how this little girl's attitude has formed. But when you so out of control that you will not follow rules in my house, this man may not have no time to take off work. He can't lose his job, then he ain't gonna have no place for the girl to stay. I told you, stop calling these little boys. Don't have nobody over here that's smoking weed. Don't do this, don't do that. He said, you keep doing the same thing, which means it's her millionth time doing it. I would have called and had her taken to juvie. I'd have been like, can y'all set something up where y'all keep her for a week? Because she don't seem to understand that fat meat is greasy. And my reason for saying that is, let me tell you something. These streets will teach you what you won't let me. In this day and age, these kids are bad as hell. And ain't nobody got to put up with that. If you wrong, get the fuck out. Your mama and your daddy don't want you, you the problem. You the problem.
So, can I interject real quick? Or
go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? That still falls back on the parent because you're supposed to be raising your kid to a certain level of certain things and living up to a certain standard. Whose fault is that she's making all of these bad decisions at this particular moment? She's only 14. She's going to be a dumbass kid. That's up to the parents to raise that kid in order to be what they're supposed to be. Like, you ain't kept this child in no extracurricular nothing. And then like what you said, right? My mama already don't want me to over there. Well, where the fuck was you at to begin with, daddy? Where was you at? Not just working, because work and making money ain't the only thing about parenthood. It's about being there. It's about being an ever-present presence in this child's life. And clearly you weren't. And now because the road that got tough, you gonna quit on your kid? You're a piece of shit. I mean,
but he might have been there every weekend, which was what his custody arrangement was, and she might have been okay at first.
That's my point.
But if that was his custody agreement, then he can't disobey the courts. Now we getting locked up.
You should have chose who you stuck your dick in.
Oh my God! Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Do you know people with other children?
My daughter's on the honor roll. My daughter's on a whole bunch of shit, and I'm a Girl Scout dad. My daughter's in boxing.
But what I'm saying is, have you never met a person? Have you never met a person that you saw personally raise their kid right? Then that kid went off to school and met the wrong bunch of kids and started doing whatever they wanted to do. Even at 12 and 13 and 14, these kids get turned out on the school grounds.
So what
not after school, on the school grounds.
So what you do is you keep you become more of
a presence
there, because I know parents that had that situation. In fact, I'm around one right now that she changed her whole work schedule at that particular point just to make sure that her kids were all straight and they all graduated with honors. They all did.
So she had the flexibility to do that. You don't know this man's life.
No,
it's really hard to judge somebody when you don't know their life.
No, she didn't. That's my point. So what my point is that these kids did not ask to be here. It's your job to raise these kids. It's your job to take the tutelage you need. So you
still have kids that are bad as fuck when you get done.
All these kids ain't just bad as fuck because
I didn't say all. I said you still have some that are. They going to be serial killers. You don't know what you're going to get when you give birth.
Can I go down?
We made dumbass decisions too, though. So you just gonna throw your kids out there like you didn't do the same dumb shit?
I think it's Virginia where you can literally go turn your kids in when they teenagers and they won't act right. You can literally turn them into the state when they will not act right to make sure they don't influence your other kids.
And
You
last
said
time I
that's
checked,
in
in Virginia
Virginia?
and other states like that, they fuck each other cousins. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. You said Virginia? I'm just trying to see how long I got. You said that's Virginia?
Virginia, yeah.
Virginia, Michigan, North Carolina, one of them motherfuckers. One of them.
Wait a minute. I need you to
said it.
find out which one.
Hey,
Because I
Hurt
need to
said,
know.
you said it's always exceptions to the rule, but the rule is when children have an active biological father in their lives, statistically, they have a better chance of being successful.
I'm gonna say, listen, now I am gonna pull a book page out of her book, Father and Mother, because my mother was active and I did dumb shit, but she got me right back on track. My father wasn't around.
I think it does make a difference having both parents in the child's life. Like I'm gonna say this though. I've raised my niece and nephews, okay? So one child, I'm gonna say the horrible child, the niece, okay? So when I tell you I had them in everything every day, from Matthew Dickies to dance to everything every day, and this girl still wouldn't do right. She went to the best school, went out there with the students and got crazy thinking, oh, well, my friend's mother is a lawyer. She said I can come and stay with them on the weekend. Oh, I don't have to go to church. She said I don't have, like, terrible. This girl, like, I didn't know, like, what the hell to do. Like, this girl was crazy. Like, when I say crazy, she would do things to where I would have to sleep with one eye open at night, like literally, because it was just too much for me, like for real. So I had to end up letting her go elsewhere, for real. And that was at the age of 14. Like literally, I just couldn't take it anymore. It was either me or her. And I had her since she was 4. And I had her in everything. Made sure the best dress, the best hair, the best everything. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I did it all. Like, I never got a chance to sit down. I was always here, there, and everywhere. So no, I'm just going to say, and it does make a difference if I was a single parent. Okay, so I was a single aunt.
I got a question for you.
Jeffrey Dahmer had both his parents in his house.
I got a question for you pertaining to your niece, and it's a simple question that probably ain't got shit to do with nothing. If you can hear what I'm saying. What was your niece's favorite color?
Blue. It still is today.
Okay. What was her hobbies at the time?
And here's the thing. What was
her hobbies at the time?
What was her hobbies?
Oh my God. She was in basketball. She was in cheerleading. She was in dance. She played the drums.
No. I asked not what she was into. I said, what was her hobby?
She loved to draw. She loved to draw. Okay. She loved to be at the library reading books. I'm telling you, I did it all. I was just there like boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you.
That's what's up.
Like,
that's what's up.
He was trying to catch you to make it seem like you, man, I'm telling you.
No, I wasn't trying to catch you. It's the whole thing of a lot of times with kids, we expect them to be seen and not heard.
But guess what? So
I wish we were doing that.
At the age of 14, when I finally decided to let her go live with her father's people, they ended up putting her like in girls' homes in different places and all that, right? Yeah. But she finally decided, she kept in contact with me, finally decided to graduate. Yeah. And guess what? She moved out of town and now she's back here. Actually, she lives, I got her a place at where I stay. She has her own place. She's doing good.
How is she doing now?
Manager and everything. So she came back to what she knew and was like, Auntie, I really appreciate all you've done for me, blah, 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 all of this. I'm just saying.
Well, that's good. That's good. No, you did, yeah. No, that's good then, that she recognizes what you tried to do. So salute to you for doing a job that most couldn't.
Hirsch says statistically, children have the same statistical outcome of being successful in a 2-parent household. And children raised by just their father, the problem arises when children are raised by a single.
Oh, this guy.
Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me
shit.
Okay. Go
Have y'all seen Boys in the Hood, nigga, Trey Gay? Serious style, serious. The daddy supposed to turn the motherfucking kid around. Who raised these?
But if you even look on that shit, Trey had his mama and his daddy.
Listen, he was acting up. He had to go live with the daddy.
Yeah, he got to live with his
daddy. With the daddy, he turned out to be a good person. So this dad.
But see, Furious would have laid him out. You could whoop your kids back then.
Shit, you can whoop your kids now. Fuck all
This
that.
man might not think that. Again, we don't know his situation.
Whoop that. Ricky, what you
Yeah,
got
but
to
it
say
just
about
sounds like he's giving a lot of verbiage saying that, oh well, I gave up, but I really didn't try as much. That's the verbiage that he's giving to me, at least.
Hold on. Teresa said she's 14. Mom doesn't want her, and now she's too difficult. So you don't want her.
You don't want to either,
She's
right?
A disrespectful teenager, not physical or doing crazy-ish. There's other means than to throw her out.
Right.
And she said throwing her out almost ensures she won't be successful.
Thank you.
And her says,
then she should think about that when she's acting like that. Like, what we doing?
She's dumb and 14.
Her
What
said,
you
I'm just
expect her to do?
not my opinion. Numbers don't lie. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, have y'all ever tripped off of?
Damn, Ricky,
I got a question. I got a question for the
shit.
women. I got a question for the women. I got a question for the women, for real.
Go
You gonna give it to us or
Is
what?
there a such thing? Is there a such thing as like two women can't coexist in the same house? As far as
Yes.
territorial shit?
Yes.
Sometimes.
If it's,
So you-
what do
so
you
you
mean?
don't-
Is he sleeping with both of them, or if they
No.
just two people in the house?
Like
So
this is
child and a mom.
like, say for instance with you, right? Your daughter and you, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all coexist in the same crib. And can y'all coexist or not? Or she got to go get her own shit?
At
I
some
mean, I'm
point,
sure
she's
that
gonna
happens
have
with
to go
parents.
get her own shit. Okay, look.
Yeah,
let me explain
I've
something to
never
you.
had that situation with my daughters at all.
Listen, at some point she's gonna. Hold
But
on,
you
baby.
said it exists though.
I'm saying
Yeah,
we
I
can
know
coexist
Okay.
in
people.
the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can coexist in the same household. However, the moment
Okay.
that my daughter thinks she's growner than I am in my shit, where I pay bills, is the moment that she has to learn that once
Yeah,
you
I get
start
it.
making adult decisions, then you need to go out on your own and be an adult. Now,
No, I get
mind
it.
you,
I
hold
get it.
on.
I get
Now,
it.
mind you, my one of my daughters just turned 20 this week. Shout out to my 20-year-old, and my other daughter is getting ready to be 22.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a 2-year-old daughter. I don't have those kind of issues because she's 2. She don't know nothing.
Right.
So
No, I get it.
with that being said, yes, 2 females can coexist in the same house, but the moment, and it's going to come because this is just the thing of growing as an adult.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to do things that your mother is not going to allow.
But she's 14 though. That's the only thing.
Okay, I understand it. I'm just saying,
She's
at
Yeah, yeah.
some
14. She can
point,
go get pregnant.
listen,
She can do
let me
drugs.
explain something to you. Let me explain something to you, and I want you to understand.
I agree with you too. I agree with you on that.
I'm not saying that at 14 that they know it all. At 14, my daughter thought that they knew everything about the world and they wanted to try to live a street life. Now they only knew this because my sisters now was telling them about stuff that I did when I was a teenager. And I have to explain to them that the time that I grew up being a teenager and the time that they're out here is 2 totally different times. With that being said, when my daughters thought that they were growner than me in a house where I pay bills and buy their clothes and their shoes and their hair and their nails and all of everything else, is the moment I told them that they can't be in my house because you can't be growner than me telling me what the fuck you gonna do in my house.
Yep.
Yeah, I can take it.
So
What they
if you
say,
want
they
to
be
be
smelling
growner
their.
than me,
What's that saying? They be smelling their own piss. They just
now
all go
listen.
through it.
At the moment that they
Oh,
thought that they were
shit.
growner than me, now mind you, I want you to hear me when I say this. I
Yes,
definitely
ma'am.
called up the man that gave me some sperm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey,
I'm
your daughter
tired.
tripping. You gonna have to come get this little motherfucker because either it's
Right.
gonna be a first 48 episode
No, okay. I
or
get
this is
that.
what's gonna happen.
Was that
If said,
so?
hold on, let me finish
Yeah.
this. If
Okay.
said person said sperm, said the person that didn't that dropped off the sperm to me, when that person did not show up. Now, mind you, this person has also not been active. It's not my place to make you do your part, right?
Word.
She can't call him and say, "Hey, daddy, come pick me up," because that nigga ain't coming. With that being said, that's a him and her issue at this point. You can't be growing than me in my house. They was outside for a whole weekend. Now they had friends' houses they was at. They was still checking in, so I knew that they were okay. Now I wouldn't never like just leave them out there, right? They came
Mm-hmm.
back and you know what they said? My mom want to go out there.
Oh, they hit that
Mama,
Miss
you
Meal
don't
cramp.
understand how
The
hard it
Miss Meal
was.
cramps is a motherfucker. I get it. I get it.
So life has to teach them sometimes. Because as good as you think, as bad as you think you got it in the house, just wait till you get outside. And yeah, it's all fun and games when you first get out there. You think this shit fun because your friend mama let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm not your friend mama.
No, I get it. No, I get it.
Now
I'm
back
just
to this
saying.
thing. Do I think that he went too far? I don't think that he went too far. It's not my place to tell nobody how to discipline their child. Each child needs to be raised differently, and it's not a one size fits all. I'm not saying
Yeah.
everybody has to put their child out. I'm not saying everybody needs to put their hands on their kids. I think it's other
Right.
alternatives to it. I
Right.
definitely feel like a lot of the issues that this little girl is dealing with is a lot of shit that a lot of kids deal with. They feeling
Absolutely.
like they don't have a voice. They feeling like now,
Right.
mind you, just because you're dealing with some shit, don't give you the right to think that you motherfucking finna disrespect nobody in their house,
Yeah.
especially when you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Yeah, but it's up to the
With
parent to teach you how to
listen,
elaborate your
listen,
emotions.
with
You know,
regardless of however you try to make it seem like it's the parent's job to make sure that this person, because at
it
14, you
is.
know, listen, at 14, you know right from wrong. At 14, you know that your daddy said you can't do this. You know not to do it because this has been taught to you numerous times. I'm not trying to hear that, and I'm not saying that she's old enough to make adult decisions. What I'm
Yeah,
saying
but I
is,
think
at
you're
14
speaking
years
from an
old,
active
listen,
parent
hold
though.
on, let me explain this to you. At 14 years old, as an active parent, you know
Right.
to go in there and wipe your ass when you use the bathroom. This is
Yeah.
14. This is basic shit that you learn, right? You
Mhm.
learn in kindergarten what yes and no mean, right? You learn how to do and don't. You learn how to ask permission for shit, right? These are things that you learn
Mhm.
as a young adult, a young child, an
It
adolescent.
depends because
So at
common sense ain't so
14 years
common.
old, listen to
Common
this.
sense
At
ain't so common when
14,
you teaching them
I'm not
motherfucker
saying
though.
that common sense is common, but at 14 years old, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that at 14 years old that you don't know that you're doing wrong. Because
But
you
that's
thought
you.
about this shit and you know this. I guarantee you the way that the little girl
No,
was.
no, I get what you're saying, right? But that's usually a lot of times a reflection on what you've taught this child, though, too.
That's not a reflection on what I taught you, because if I
How come
taught
it
you right
ain't?
from wrong and you choose wrong, then I didn't teach you to do wrong.
No, no, no,
You
no,
made
no.
the decision to do
I'm
wrong.
saying in the
So
shit
you
in
got to
this.
be held responsible for your decisions.
Of course, accountability comes into action. I'm not
Okay,
saying
well
that
let's start with the basics.
but that is the basics. But also the foundation is laid by the parent, and clearly both parents have given up on somebody when it shouldn't have been. That shouldn't be the case. When clearly all she what it was some weed, and she like everybody get fuck around and get dumbass friends. Like that's just what that is. And then what? She's 14. She's going to be interested in boys. This is normal shit. That's normal. Like, what are we doing here? So you gonna give up? Oh, I'm gonna put you out because of this, some of that? Nah, bro. No, because she's interested in boys and she tried some weed, bruh.
Okay, listen, as a father, because you are a father, as a father, you're not gonna be ready for this stage in life that you like you I'm not saying that this will never happen, this will happen to your child. But I'm
Uh-huh.
saying you're not gonna be ready for that stage in life where your daughter starts liking boys. You're not gonna know how to deal with the fact that your daughter's not gonna tell you everything when it comes to boys. You're not gonna understand why her head's so gone with a little boy, a little pissy boy. You're not gonna understand it until you actually have to go through that.
Hey, let me read
It's
this
gonna be
comment.
different, and no man wants to hear that their daughter being touched or anything by no
You
boy
know
who's
what? You know
into
let,
what?
it.
let,
It's certain things that don't bother me, but I do get what you're saying though. I
let me
do
read
get
this
what you're saying.
comment.
I'm not
Yeah,
disagreeing.
Hirsch said, hold on, go back. He said 90% of prisoners come from single moms. 90% of sex workers come from single moms. Children are 14 times more likely to get sexually abused with a single mom than with a single father, just to name some of the stats. He
God
said, I
damn.
bet the teenagers that's having behavior problems don't have a respectful, loving relationship with her biological father. And Teresa said the difference is, Ricky, you knew your kids were somewhere safe when you put them out.
Yeah.
You're putting her in the street.
Yeah, he just putting
Teresa,
her ass out.
Call her mother.
Macho. Teresa,
The mama don't want her neither.
Teresa, when I first put them out, I didn't know where the fuck they was gonna go because that wasn't my issue. So
These
please
kids just
understand
gotta.
that when I put them out, I didn't know where they were gonna go. They definitely let me know, Mama, we made it over here. Because as a parent, I'm gonna worry. As a
Yeah, but
parent.
you
Now,
instilled something in them too for them to even do that. They still felt safe with you on it. You feel me?
Yeah,
yeah,
let me get this last topic out the way. So
hold
get real
on. Let
quick.
me say something to the dude
Oh my
shooting up
God.
them stats real quick. Bruh,
Hey, shit.
you and them stats, you can go on with that. Because let me explain something to you.
This is what we're
He
crazy.
just doing it to annoy us.
He not annoying me, but listen, I'm not negating the fact that you got some stats from somewhere, right? What I'm
Bro.
saying is, why are you not showing the stats of why fathers aren't there? Show those stats. Once you explain to me why the daddy getting the pass for not being there, then come holler at me. Until then, I don't want to see shit about no single mother stats. Because, nigga, you gave up on fucking raising your kid when she had to stay there with it. All right, go ahead. Next topic.
Here we go.
Come up and talk about how successful they are and how intimidated men are. And they never say a word about their character. And I just can't help but think about how turned off women get when men lead with money and lead with accomplishment and end up having nothing but unavailability and coldness and lack of emotional development, because that unfortunately is what it takes to succeed in certain career fields. You can look it up. And for some reason, women think that the success that they've amassed has somehow happened without them becoming devoid of a lot of the personality and relationships that men are devoid of. And they flex their accomplishments and money the same way men do. And somehow we make it different every time. Every time. No disrespect to you, but you didn't say about being a good woman. Nothing. Why you didn't say no? I'm just gonna, all that, bro. Didn't say nothing about. This is about a larger point. This is not about her as an individual. We don't hear I'm successful, I got my degree, and I've been in therapy the last 3 years working out my issues. I just bought a house, and I also identified my childhood trauma, and it took inventory over my baggage, and I got it out the way. Oh, also I'm loyal. My time management is on point. I do what I say I'm going to do. I'm considerate. We never hear any of it. What I hear is when say that y'all act like, when men say that y'all have turned into alphas, what we're talking about is the worst parts of manhood. Y'all have taken it on. Now, the problem with men is that we won't admit that those are the worst parts of us too. But shorty, y'all have taken the worst parts of what it means to be successful, and y'all wear that like a badge. Look at what it's done to us. If you need an example of what it looks like to only live in your accomplishments, look at the black men around you. You in a city full of them. Look at how devoid they are. Look at what it took them to get to where they are. Look at how underdeveloped some of them are emotionally. This is what you want? Is this what we're going to do, to let accomplishments be band-aids for that?
All right, Tara, go ahead, bring it out.
He can start a church. I'm gonna be the first member. I promise you. I ain't playing. That's the boy. This is honest. Everything he said, I agree with. And I don't think as women that we see it that way, because we're still saying we're women. Some women do see it that way. I got the power that the man has. This is how men act. This is how I'm going to act. But then there's still a side of them that wants to be soft and pink, but they don't even know how anymore. They're so conflicted. So, I just wish we could get back to the days where, we believed in each other and we trusted in one another, and we weren't competing with one another. But you have so many women out here who have tried and they ended up with the wrong guy, and now they feel like, okay, fuck, can't nobody do this for me but me. And they develop this mentality where I don't need a man. And yes, we do, like, unless you're a lesbian or, asexual or something. We do need that life mate, that life partner. It's just going to make it better. I understand you might think that being the old cat lady is where it's at. Look, come on. But we got to fix it. Everything he said was absolutely accurate. And this comes to looking in the mirror, seeing that, having someone tell you that, looking in the mirror, taking some accountability and fixing it. But we have to not, once we fix it, we can't make the mistake of going back and getting with another bad dude who's going to force us right back into that cycle. So I agree with Pastor Tripp.
All right, Ricky.
Hey, look, Tripp be over there dropping some jewels, right? And I 100% agree with him, because a lot of females do say this shit. And a lot of females, literally, this was just an episode of Accused where the female was so into her career that she kept neglecting her husband, and all he wanted was a little cooter mama and a kid, right? She wanted to focus on her career that was already successful. She like owned it damn near. Like, she had the highest position you can possibly get without owning it. It wasn't enough for her. She was like, let her finish doing this. Let her do this. Let her do that. Next thing you know, she go get him a sex robot that.
A sex robot?
Hey, listen, it's a long story, but I love that episode because it's real shit. She went and got him a sex robot, and he fell in love with the thing because it was there for him, right?
That's so sad.
Hold on, wait a minute. Her sister was like the person that like created the program or some shit like that. And the sister told her when the husband was like, I want to leave you for this robot, the sister told her how selfish she was to her husband, how she neglected everything, how she put him on the back burner for every single thing to focus on her. She was like, you're selfish. With her being selfish, she cried. And I think that was the first time that she realized that she put her career over every emotional thing that that man wanted from her. He was supportive. He was everything she wanted, except she wouldn't do anything for him until he was ready to leave. And I see it day in and day out. Women use their accomplishments as cushions. Men don't give a fuck about that. He can't hold your degree. He want to know if you're going to be there for him. Your degree ain't going to rub that man back.
What if
What do
she
you
a
really
masseuse
want?
and got a degree?
Hey, listen, I'm
What
serious.
you say?
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Stacey.
I'm just saying, I agree with him. Like, for real. Let's talk about some. I mean, that's what's really going on. Like, for real. A lot of women are in therapy, all of that. I am. So I'm just saying, like, talk that shit to don't nobody. I agree with Ricky. Like, for real. Like, it's okay to have accomplishments and degrees and all that, but what you really dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Why? I know a person who constantly get a degree like a year, like once every year or something. You know, but what don't have a real life. Or hold
Lynn,
on. Oh, I got a lot of stuff, girl. I'm telling you, I was one of them. But I had to stop and think, why am I doing all of this? Like, what am I missing? I mean, like, I had to really dive deep into my life. Like, why am I feeling this over here but not happy over here? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know what's all going on. So a lot of women fail to realize that, and that's a big picture that needs to be dealt with. So I know it's getting late, so I'm gonna cut that short. Yeah.
All right, Poncho.
real quick,
Teresa
I
said
used to think it was terrible if you was dating a man or a woman and they turned out to be gay. Like if they was with you and decided you was so terrible they wanted to go to the other team, but you made this nigga stop messing with human beings. You are the worst. He chose a robot over a woman. You are the worst.
Go ahead, Poncho.
Shit. Shit.
That's crazy.
Fucking a robot is crazy. Like, that's,
In retrospect, the robot was pretty.
not in retro, so it was a badass robot.
It really was.
Lord, help the people.
So wait,
Help the people.
I have so many questions, but no, I'll leave that to that. Okay, here's the thing. Like, with my thought process, like, okay, you know, I know everybody, you know, goes to the Church of Trip and all of that. You know, that's what's up. He's half right, you know, and half this or whatever. But okay, nobody is finna lead off with, if you come to me be like, hey, you know, I got my degree, I'm this, you know, I'm doing this, and I've been in therapy for 5 years. What the fuck? Who finna do that? I've been adjusting my life because of childhood trauma. Okay, that's not like, you don't like come off with that. You just have normal conversation and go from there. And that's like the what do you do? Where do you come from? Those are topical things, like right at the front. You're not finna go like real deep into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just see if we have conversation first. But I do agree with as far as what he was saying, where in this day and age where women has taken a lot of characteristics that they think is masculine, and they run with it when it's not the truth. When usually when they call what they call masculinity is nothing but hyperaggression and overly sensitive. So that leads to you to only showcase the only emotion that you know is anger. Or you try to say, oh, well, I make this much money, this much, this is that, like you said, that does not matter to any person. Like, yes, you're supposed to be sustainable and be able to be responsible and pay your bills. But at the end of the day, it's about who you are at the core. But you just don't go throwing that type of shit out, man. I don't know, man. Dude be throwing me for a loop sometimes, man. So I don't know. I see pander, but then he throw truth in the middle of his pander, so it makes it like, oh, okay, well, I guess.
First off, in Trip we trust. Don't do that.
Okay, dude, man, what's up? Where you say it?
Hey, Poncho, so on this last
Earth, what's up?
On this last segment, you know, we give when we sign out, we give motivational advice or, you know, whatever you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know. So
I
have to get into it.
This is Justin. We have a breaking news you don't want to miss. Coming up next, UnCensor The Conversation Podcast presents Speak Your Truth. In this powerful segment, our dynamic panel consisting of G Soldier, Ms. Busy Boss, Tara Michelle, Tonbon, Ricky, and Gateway Louie takes center stage as each one of them will speak their truth, sharing stories from the news that moved them, discussing hot topics that demand attention, or offering uplifting motivational messages to inspire us all. Get ready for raw, unfiltered perspectives and heartfelt moments. Back to you, Lacey.
I just will never get used to that. Tonbon.
Tonbon. All right, Ricky, let them know where they can find you. Let them know what you got coming up, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you get your message across.
They can't find me. Shit, duh.
Find them titties though.
First off, not too much. They can find me at home taking care of sick babies. Y'all make sure y'all washing y'all hands out here for real though, because these viruses is running rapid. Fucking flu all over the place. My words of encouragement for people is be true to you. When you know better, you do better. Stop settling for less. It's too much.
Okay.
It's too much shit going on out here. Do better.
All right.
See, that's all I got for him.
She just gave us 87 cliche statements. I love it.
As long as you, hey, listen. As long as you know that that's the Ricky original.
She sound like Trip.
All right.
You know, boy, what's your attitude? You just dropped because I'm tired of it. I can't. What you say, Lacey?
What? You need a hug, Poncho?
Yes.
I feel let Stacey go. She before Ricky try to head out of hit. She wants y'all to hear her jingle for her new radio show.
Oh, y'all, I've had a wonderful day today. Actually, 2025 is my positive vibe year. That's what's up. And I need to say happy birthday to my niece. Happy 16th birthday. What? Am I on? Hello? Hi. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on. Okay, I'm on. Yeah, I'm sorry. My internet started tripping for a second. I need to say happy birthday to Yale. That's my niece. She turned 16 today. Happy birthday. 2025 vibes. This is my new jingle for my radio station. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Miss Busy Boss, we're relationship talks. Miss Busy Boss, we're relationship talks. Miss Busy Boss, we're relationship talks. Miss Busy Boss, we're relationship talks.
This the show that she bring you, relationship or single.
Miss Busy Boss,
Giving real talk, time to mingle. Open your ears, cause you know she playing music. Even doing matchmaking, yeah, you know she playing Cupid. For the lovebirds, even if you solo in the streets, she would get you right with advice to get you on your feet. Ain't no stopping the buzz, she uses knowledge because she is an expert, always helping, the doctor of love. Even if you wanna cry, she is there to give you thoughts. She can teach you how to fly if you ever at a loss. If you in the club high or you even at your loss, tune into the love vibe with Miss Busy Boss.
Miss Busy Boss, we're relationship talks. Miss Busy Boss, we're relationship talks.
What I'm gonna tell y'all right now is I'm not calling her the doctor of love. At no point ever.
I would never.
All right.
The
certifications tell it all. That's
Never
what I
let them
have
know
now.
when they
My
can fire you. You got
certification.
anything covered up and your speech.
Okay, I want to say this. You can find me at Opinionated Sense on YouTube.com. You can also find me on One Man and One Woman, the podcast, on all your streaming platforms. But you guys, I went through something really horrendous at the hands of some white women at my job. I had to file a grievance and go through all of that, and I work in HR. I stood fast through all of that stuff, through them getting away with a lot of stuff, burying a lot of stuff, having people who look like me help them do this stuff. And today, if I wouldn't vindicate it on just the highest level, and if this didn't come full circle in so many ways, I can't give all the details about it right now, but stand strong, even if you got to stand alone. When you are wrong, whether it's racism, classism, favoritism, no matter what it is, you have to stand up for yourself because nobody else will. So you stand strong, you persevere, and you fight. Keep your cool. Don't do anything that they could put on you. But you have to fight for what's right for you, especially when money is involved, especially when respect is involved. So I'm proud of myself. I'm very happy I stood with it. And just believe in yourself and fight for what's right.
All right. Fuck them bitches at work.
Make sure I tell them where they can find you at. You got anything coming up?
I was gonna say, Terry, you can slide me that info. I slide on.
You hear Stacy? I think Stacy froze.
Stacy froze.
All right, Pancho. You can go ahead, go next.
We're gonna find him missing. He keeps talking about Trip.
How can you get found missing? Okay, but that's nothing.
We gonna find you missing, meaning we're not gonna be able to find you.
Teresa said this was an amazing show. Y'all have a great week, everyone.
You too, Teresa.
Stacey, congratulations.
So you can well, first let me say
wait, she heard that jingle? Because we ain't heard it.
Yes, we did.
You too.
No,
I didn't heard.
We didn't.
Thank you.
No, we didn't. So first let me say happy birthday to my daughter Bailey. I love you very much. Happy birthday. It's gonna be on Friday and we're gonna turn up. And yeah, I love you a whole lot.
Stepping out here.
Let's see. You can catch me get all my books at bbbooks.com. And go buy my bonus son book because this fool wears a size 12 shoe and he likes Jordans. So I am not paying for it anymore when he has his own book to sell. So, my words of encouragement pretty much is you are not your current circumstances. You are greater than them. Meaning that just because you are going through something at this particular time, it does not mean that you are any less than who you are, what you bring to the table, and what you just functionally are as a person. Stop being humble. Humble means to have a low estimate of one's own importance. You are important to you. Fuck all the humble shit, stand on your shit, and put your dick on the table. So that's my shit.
Wait a minute.
Look, I did not tell you to pick a side. I do not. I feel like I don't want to like you, and then you say some stuff like that. Figure it out.
Hey.
Wait a minute. How do you put your dick on the table? You stand on your dick.
Hey, listen.
I'm just trying to understand.
If you can't put it on the table, you might as well just leave the room. Ain't nothing for you.
Yeah. You mean if you got it like that, you got it like that, I guess. But you can put it on the table and be yourself. Like fuck it.
Do tell, young man. Do tell.
I have never heard this saying before in my life, but I promise you, I'm using it.
Let me say listen, man, find your purpose in life, whatever the gift God has blessed you with, or whatever you meant to do on this earth. Find your purpose and go all the way with it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do anything. Don't let nobody hold you back. You know, just like Will Smith said in the movie, just because people can't do something they want to tell you, you can't do it. If you want something, go get it. If you got a gift, you got to protect it. So that is my advice. That is my gift to you all. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody.
I thought Will Smith said slap. I ain't know he said nothing else.
Who raised this ninja? Well, Will Smith ain't actually the person he was playing, actually.
Was that Pursuit of Happiness?
Yes. One of
Yeah, I think it.
my great movies. One of the great movies. All right, man. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all next week, man. Same bat time, same bat channel. Salute to everybody. Y'all have a great week. Bars.